What's good, you guys? You know who it is, man. It's your boy, Mr. Relentless Lex, and I'm back like I never left this mother. Yes, Sirski. All right, so you guys, today we have Black Rob. Last warning about Diddy that would give you chills. Now, Black Rob was one of Bad Boy's top artists with the hit song "Whoa." Now he's not here on Earth with us anymore. He had like a kidney disease or some type of liver disease or something like that. Diddy had done him dirty while he was living with his record deal and everything and his money and all that. He was homeless. He went through the motion, man, with being from a top artist on Bad Boy Records to homeless is crazy with the hits that he had. So we're gonna jump straight into it, man. Let's get to it.
So man, what's going on? I don't know what the pain is. The pain is crazy, man. It's helping me out though, man. It's making me realize.
Wow.
I got a lot to go, man.
Confirming that former Bad Boy artist Black Rob lost his battle with kidney disease and other health issues.
Okay, so it was kidney disease. That's what it was. Gotcha.
As many were realizing for the first time how gravely ill he really was.
Diddy, Bad Boy's frontman, has finally made a statement on Black Rob's death and has shared a picture of him with Rob, as well as a short little paragraph on his Instagram.
When he was with Bad Boy, you got to realize he came in with Black Rob. He was supposed to be Black Rob's artist. But Black Rob didn't have no paperwork on him.
Back in April 2021, a video started circulating online that stopped a lot of people in their tracks. It showed rapper Black Rob in a hospital bed, visibly thin, clearly in pain, and struggling to even speak.
That
he
is
talked
just
about
sad,
his
bro.
health issues, his homelessness, and his frustration, not just with what was happening to him, but with how he'd been left behind. This was the same Black Rob who gave us Whoa, a platinum-selling hit, a street classic, and one of the last big anthems from the band. But Black Rob wasn't some one-hit wonder. He was part of a major movement in late 90s and early 2000s hip-hop when Bad Boy was still riding high off the legacy of Biggie. So when fans saw that video of Black Rob dying with no money, no support, and no safety net, everyone was asking the same questions. Where was Diddy? And in the weeks leading up to Black Rob's death, there were more videos, each one harder to watch than the last. Rob spoke openly about his struggles, the multiple strokes he suffered, homelessness, the pain he was in. And then Diddy finally decided to call Black Rob while he was in the hospital. But less than 24 hours later, Black Rob was dead. So what did Diddy tell Rob in that final call? Did he finally...
So why did you wait so long, Diddy? Why you wait so long to reach out to the guy? Apparently somebody have gave you a call and told you that Black Rob was on his last breaths. And you probably pay your respects because you didn't want it on your conscience. But you had enough time to help the guy, bro. Like, you probably owe him money. The guy was home, bro. He had top hits, bro. He was homeless. He probably died. He probably was unalived. Well, he probably was not unalive, but he probably passed. Still, with Diddy owing him money. That's crazy. I bet Diddy probably ain't helped with the funeral.
offer to help, or did he call to mock him and rub salt in his wounds? And why did someone like Black Rob, who helped build a billion-dollar brand, die broke and forgotten? Let's break this down.
4 strokes.
4 strokes is crazy.
Man, I don't know what to tell you, man. This shit is crazy. This shit is hard, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no house to live in.
To understand why Black Rob's final moments hit so hard, we need to rewind to the late 1990s. Black Rob, born Robert Ross in 1968 in Harlem, wasn't just another rapper trying to get noticed. He had a raw, authentic street style that fit perfectly with the sound of New York at the time. When Rob signed to Bad Boy Records around 1998, the label was still riding high on Biggie's legacy. Diddy was busy building an empire with artists like Mace, Faith Evans, and 112 on the roster. And while Black Rob wasn't the flashiest name, his deep voice and raw storytelling gave him a unique spot.
Yeah, I spit it out for Puff, I had my tape, you know, just when cassettes was out, man. So all y'all dudes, man, don't understand how far I'm going back. I'm going back to Max Cell, TDK.
Bro, I remember when cassettes was out. Do y'all remember cassette tapes? That was a while back, bro. Small sidebar. You know when you have a cassette tape and you want to record over that tape, it's like 2 little holes in top of the cassette tape. All you had to do is cover those holes up with tape, or either put some paper in it, and then you can record over I don't care who tape it was. It could be a top artist like Black Rob. That's how I used to record over the tapes. I'm just saying.
Started rapping.
Everybody should know that.
Like, yo, that's hot. Pump was like, yo, listen, man, I'll let you go in the lounge for a little while. Come see you. So about 10, 20 minutes later, he came back out like, yo, I'm gonna fuck with you. So from there, man, it was like history after that, man. You know, a couple months later, you know, I got a big check. And I was just in Harlem, man, flossing, man.
Rob's debut album, Life Story, was a critical moment. It went platinum largely because of the massive hit single, Whoa, produced by Buck Wild of DITC. The track was an instant street anthem. The way Black Rob delivered the word whoa made it stick in people's heads. And the song wasn't just popular on the radio, it was everywhere. Clubs, block parties, mixtapes. But here's where things start to get complicated. Black Rob never became the commercial superstar that Diddy's other artists became. He wasn't groomed for crossover appeal or pop radio. His style stayed rooted in street rap, which made him less profitable in the long run, at least by major label standards. Still, Black Rob was a vital part of the Bad Boy brand. He represented the New York street energy, and for fans who wanted real hip-hop, Black Rob was the closest thing Bad Boy had to that raw authenticity. Unfortunately, his career was interrupted in 2004 when he was sentenced to 4 years in prison for grand larceny. And that kind of time out of the spotlight, especially in the early 2000s, when the hip-hop scene was changing fast, was devastating. And by the time Rob got out, the music industry had moved on. Bad Boy was no longer the powerhouse it had been, and Rob's momentum was gone. But there was something else going on behind the scenes. While Rob was behind bars, Diddy took the chance to freeze him out. He wiped Rob's name off of the Bad Boy website and didn't lift a finger to help with his legal mess.
As far as, you know, all the other people.
That sounds about right, bro. That's Diddy himself. Why it seems like nothing seems to amaze me. Diddy did all his artists wrong in some sort, bro. I think everybody that been on Bad Boy record label has a story to tell on how they didn't get paid and how Diddy shitted on them, for real. That's crazy. The whole Bad Boy, you shit on your whole Bad Boy label? All the artists is Diddy? That's crazy.
I'm Bad Boy. Nobody reached out to me one time. I don't even care. Because all it takes is a press of the button, Department of Corrections, you know my name, you know my birthday. I used to work here. When I heard that, you know, this nigga went seeing this nigga Wayne in jail, and you ain't come see BR? Like all the years we spent together, and that shit didn't mean nothing to you?
You went to see Lil Wayne?
You think I'm not your man?
Lil Wayne was locked up in New York too at the time for a federal gun charge. And Black Rob was locked up for 4 years. Lil Wayne only had like a year, I think it was. How you gonna go see Lil Wayne and didn't even go see your own artist, Diddy? You is some type of scumbag, boy. Scumbag.
Never my man. Ever. You got like 50 employees, man. You ain't even have to write the letter.
On top of that, the label made it extremely hard for Rob to create music. And according to him, the higher-ups flat out disrespected his creative vision.
I hear these dudes is trash, my man. They crazy trash. Like, it's no creativity, no authenticity. It's no, you don't even have style, swag, nothing. But you're able to spit a couple of words, and the people that you got behind you is able to push that, and it's a big record. You know what I'm saying? See, back then, you had to really be a spitter. Come out with some creativity. Up north, I only listen to like 2 or 3 niggas. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Kiss. You know what I'm saying? Fifth. You know what I'm saying? And probably Banks. Ooh, look who I was hanging with. You know what I'm saying? Big. You know what I'm saying? Locks. Mace. Everybody on that label was gold or platinum. And Puff was looking for something else.
Thanks.
You feel me? But, you know, it wasn't never a situation where, yo, Puff, let me know, you got something for us? You know? So I was like, yo, I mean, you know, I got something for you.
And when Rob realized Diddy was ignoring him, he took control over his career. And in 2005, he hired Jamal Mosley from Off the Block Entertainment as his manager. And by 2010, around the time he got out of jail, Rob cut ties with Bad Boy and signed with indie label Duck Down Records. And for a moment, things were looking up. Rob's 2011 album, Game Tested,
Duck
Streets
Down?
Approved.
I think that was with Buckshot Shorty. Duck Down Records. Yeah, I remember that record label. It was a group called Boot Camp Click. The CEO, I think his name was Buckshot Shorty. I think this was Buckshot Shorty, bro. But they was fire too. But I didn't see Rob fitting in with that group, that label. He was like perfect on Bad Boy, but Diddy was just Diddy, bro. It was a great sound for Rob, the Bad Boy sound. Duck Down, I don't remember anything he did with Duck Down.
hit number
Nothing.
44 on the Billboard Top R&B Hip Hop Albums chart. And Rob went all in, launching his own independent label, Box in One, with Jamal. Unfortunately, Rob's success as an independent artist was short-lived. His label flopped, and he had no stable source of income. And as a last-ditch effort, Rob jumped into reality TV in 2013 with Comeback Kings.
First of all, Black Rob, you had a long journey and you still pushing. You a true comeback king. What does this mean to you? How does it feel? And what can we expect on the show, man?
Oh man, you could expect, man, some crazy from me. You know what I'm saying? The bottom line, man, I'm gonna do what I gotta do, man. I got some good co-stars of this here, man.
Meanwhile, Rob continued making music, and in 2015, he dropped his fourth album, Genuine Articles, but the project was a flop. At that point, Rob's music career had already fizzled out, and he was forced into early retirement. On top of that, Rob was dealing with serious health issues. He suffered 4 strokes, kidney failure, and needed to be on dialysis.
Like, you know, this is real serious. You know, I had a stroke.
You had a stroke?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I had a stroke. And, you know, but I got over that.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got over that. I can show you
Dang.
how to get over that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm over that. You know what I'm saying? And
To make matters worse, Rob lost his health insurance, leaving him drowning in hundreds of thousands of dollars in hospital bills. See, Rob had coverage as a bad boy employee, but while Diddy was busy cutting him loose, he also took his health insurance.
The kidney shit, you know what I'm saying? And up there, you know what I'm saying? Like, they was asking me that I have insurance and all this. Yeah, I had insurance. When I was employed at Bad Boy Records, I had insurance. Oh, well, you need to call them and see what's up with that. So I called them. My lawyer calls them, and they talking about, oh, now we took them off of that. Y'all took me off of that, so I'm supposed to get these meds and shit, man.
But that's not all Diddy
Wow.
did. He also pulled Rob's
That
albums
is
off
just
the
dirty
shelves,
right there,
cutting
bro.
off his only real income.
You took me off the medication shit. You took me off the insurance.
He had no income at
You
all,
take me
bro.
off the website. You don't come see me. You don't write me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't need no money, because like I said, I'm always get money. You know what I'm saying? Like, my records sell, they sold, so I'm always gonna have some type of money coming in my account or whatever. It was like they said, well, fuck that nigga. All right? Now I'm home, and I shouldn't say fuck y'all niggas. You feel me? That's funny, right? Puff wasn't the one doing the records with me. You know what I'm saying? He was just the last word. Good record. I like that. I want to get on that. It's a good record. No, he's not in the studio 20 hours, 15 hours with me. Never. It wasn't no love over there, man. It wasn't no love. Like, you know, dudes was
My
just
thing
using,
though,
like,
Rob, my thing, my boy, is how long did it take you before you recognized that it wasn't no love over that Bad Boy camp? The minute you immediately began to see that there was no love over there, why did you stay? Or you should have been looking for another label to jump on when you first start seeing there wasn't no love over there. Or you could have paid attention to how he was doing all the other artists. That's crazy. You should have been up out of there, though, my boy.
trying to use
Should have been love.
Like, yo, why my shit ain't selling? Like, why I can't get it on Music by Mail? Why I can't get it here? Like, why I can't buy a cassette of this shit? You feel me? It's because motherfuckers took that shit off the shelf. They used the Black Rob report, you know what I'm saying, as a springboard for the Biggie duet album. Puff wasn't doing nothing.
Oh,
He had
wow.
no records out. It was dry.
Eventually, everything caught up to Black Rob, and by 2021, it came out that he was homeless. DJ Self shared a photo showing Rob in a hospital bed, barely recognizable, a shadow of his former self. He was paying tribute to the late DMX, but the pain in his voice said everything.
Pain is crazy. man.
That's
It's
sad,
helping
bro.
me out, though, man. It's making me
That is just sad.
realize. I got a lot to go, man. A lot to go on, man. Oh, man.
How you feel about X?
I mean, I feel everything about X, man. X world love, man. Positive. X is big love to X, man. It's all, man.
And sadly, just 8 days after DMX died, Black Rob also left us. He died in an Atlanta hospital after suffering.
Oh, so DMX passed. Oh, I had my dates mixed up. Maybe because I wasn't keeping up with him like that. So DMX passed first, then Black Rob. So that's why he was saying that was his RIP to DMX right there. Wow, that's crazy, man.
a cardiac arrest. He was just 52 years old. Now, as for Diddy's reaction, he jumped on IG to pay tribute to Rob and wrote, "Rest in power, King. As I listen to your records today, there's one thing that they all have in common. You have made millions of people all over the world feel good and dance. You are one of a kind. God bless. Love. You will be truly missed." But fans weren't buying it, and they slammed Diddy for waiting until Rob was dead to give him his flowers. But there's something else. Apparently, just 24 hours after Rob went into cardiac arrest, Diddy called him on the phone. And while it's not clear exactly what he told him, hospital sources said Rob looked devastated after that phone call, and it seemed like he had given up. Now, I'm not saying Diddy directly ended Black Rob's life, but he was in a position to change how things ended, and he didn't. Not when it mattered, not when it could have actually helped. And it's a pattern we've seen before with bad boy artists who helped build Diddy's empire only to be left behind. G-Dep, Craig Mack, Shine, Loon, and now Black Rob. So at what point do we stop calling it a coincidence and start calling it what it is? But let's hear your thoughts on Black.
Man, Diddy, man, that everything that Diddy is getting now is karma, bro. When he called Black Rob on that last phone call, he ain't no telling what he told Black Rob. It could have been something negative to make the man feel like he was already on his last limb. He was already on his last limb and on his way out of here. Diddy probably could have had did something different, bro. Before it got to that point to when Rob was on his last breath, Diddy, he know he could have helped that man. The guy didn't have any insurance to get his medications. He said they dropped him off of the insurance, of bad boy insurance or whatever the case may be. He couldn't get his medications. He already had 4 strokes. He's having heart condition problems. And here come Diddy partying and popping champagne and living a life without even trying to see about one of his mainstream artists that probably made him millions and millions of dollars. You know what? They said you will reap what you sow, though. And now Diddy is reaping what he sowed, bro. That's just crazy.